Hi everybody, it's Tom from Show Me Coasters, and today we are bringing you the top 11 coasters at Six Flags Over Georgia. At number 11 we have the Joker Funhouse coaster. This is in the kids section of the park. It's really a fun little steel coaster. Teaches kids how the coasters work and gets them ready for the big boy rides.
Not very comfortable. Oh gosh.
At number 10, we have the Dahlonega Mine Train. This ride was built by Arrow. It opened with the park in '67. It's one of the original rides. It's not too bad. It's a little rough in some spots, but I've ridden worse mine trains.
This is 40-year-old coaster.
50-year-old coaster. Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone's like yippee.
Yep. We're gonna have to have a hip replacement. Jesus. Oh wait, it gets worse. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it was. Alright, this is the race is going to sit.
Jesus.
You like that?
At number 9, we have Great American Scream Machine. This was built by Philadelphia Toboggan Company in '73. At that time, it was the world's tallest and fastest at 105 feet. It's not too bad. It's a little rough, like all wooden coasters, but it's still a fun ride. So at number 8, we have Mindbender, which is the looping coaster that they have at the park. It was built by Schwarzkopf and opened in '78. It's rough. That's all I can say. It's rough, but it's rideable. It's very similar to Shockwave at Six Flags Over Texas. That was built by Schwarzkopf also. At number 7, we have Blue Hawk. This is the Vekoma looping coaster that they have here at the park. It was originally built in 1992. It was relocated from a boardwalk. I can't remember where it was at. It was called Ninja here and was featured in the latest National Lampoon's Vacation movie. And after that, it was shut down, refurbished, repainted, and it got new trains and restraints, which really made a big difference in the ride experience for this ride. So at number 6, we have Georgia Scorcher, which is their stand-up coaster by B&M. This is kind of like in between the Apocalypse and the Green Lantern. It's got the length and the height. It's still a little bit on the rough side. And one thing about this is it seems to run a little bit smoother when it's warmer outside, but I think a lot of steel coasters are like that. I've ridden it both when it was cold and when it was warm, and yeah, I definitely liked it a lot better when it was warm.
Ooh.
And at number 5, we have Superman Ultimate Flight. This is the B&M flight coaster. It was the first B&M flight coaster built in North America in 2002.
It's also this coaster was built into the terrain. It's very it's pretty, and I think it's pretty in the other two clones in Six Flags Great America and Six Flags Great Adventure because it's built in the terrain itself.
That pretzel loop still kills you every time.
Yeah.
It's a decent coaster. I don't hate these, but they're not my favorites.
They're not comfortable.
No, they're not comfortable, I don't think. And at number 4, we have Batman the Ride. This is the B&M invert that they're at the park, built in 1997. It's a clone of all the other Batmans throughout the chain. I enjoyed it. It's an intense ride. There's so many elements back to back on these. There's not much difference, I don't think, between this one and any of the others.
We rode this on Christmas time. It was rough, but we rode again in the spring. It was better. It's just amazing that just the weather makes the ride experience so much different.
At number 3, we have Daredevil Dive. This is the
Gerstlauer Eurofighter.
built in 2011. It's one of the newer coasters at the park. It's a really fun ride, I think.
It's short, but it's intense. A lot of inversions.
And it's really smooth and quiet. That's one of the things that we noticed.
The thing about this, when you go over the edge, you're looking down the track. So where is it? It's a beyond 90-degree vertical drop. But it's themed similar to X-Flight. Like a flight deck station.
Whoa! It is. It's super smooth.
Kind of look like
And at number 2 is the Twisted Cyclone, introduced this year. This was the old Georgia Cyclone. In my opinion, this was not a good conversion. It was kind of on the lacking side compared to Wicked Cyclone. This one is not intense. Yes, they have the high five bank, but that was about it. Yeah, a couple inversions and barrel roll, but they didn't really. It seems like they didn't really try to make this the best as possible.
No, they could have made this a little taller, and a little faster, a little more speed.
It was just. I mean, it's about the same height as the Wicked Cyclone in New England, but big difference. This one I didn't really enjoy it that much.
And at number 1, we have Goliath, which is the B&M hyper coaster here at the park.
This coaster is actually not 200 feet. It's 197, but it's a great ride. It keeps the speed all through the course. It's intense for B&M hyper.
Yeah, we really enjoyed this one. It was a great ride. This has got to be on your have-to list if you go down there.
It takes you out of the park and plays with the water and a parking lot. It's amazing. I really enjoy this ride.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Yep.
oh my god!
that's a really good one.